like and emulate, and you took a liking to them, and they helped encourage you. Amen. And their walk was good. Amen. And exemplified, and it went far from more than preachers. We talk about businessmen and politicians, just servants of the Lord, and just good, genuine people. Amen. As we went outside my own household, who I had a great daddy as well. But I'm going to say this. Dr. Tony Evans, the pastor of the Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship Church in Dallas, Texas, he authored a must-read book in Bible study called A Kingdom Man. And he had certain quotes in there, and he said, when a man follows the principles of biblical manhood, those around him benefit from his leadership and care. And then he informs the readers that the biblical definition of a man is one who has learned to operate under the authority of Jesus Christ while carrying out responsible and legitimate leadership within the sphere of influence that God has placed him in. He went on to say also in that book that success is not what you have done compared to what others have done. Success is what you have done compared to what you are supposed to do. Yeah. He said, and you ought to read this book. I took a liking to it. I've been under the teaching of Dr. Tony Evans. He also said, a kingdom man is a kind man that when his feet hit the floor each morning, the devil says, oh my, here he comes again. This describes our speaker today. I know he didn't expect me to say all this, but it's true. Our presenter today, now you can read his extensive bio and his wonderful accomplishments and other positions. You can read that on his own. But in my reflection of Mr. Chester C. Owens Jr., amen, I've always known him to have a proper perspective in life. Love of God, number one. Care for his family. I know his daughters, know his other daughter passed away. Care for his family, concern for his community and others. And one who has been respected in his community for a long, long, long time. Long time. So saying all of that, the next person you hear, and I'm so glad we're here today. We tried to squeeze it in, Miss Max, but the weather just getting right, and then one Sunday Mr. Owens had another game. But God has us all together today. Because Kansas City, Kansas, Greater Faith, members and friends, he need to hear what Mr. Chester C. Owens Jr. got to say today. Amen. So the next voice you'll hear, amen. Amen. After God's power plays will be that and Mr. Chester C. Owens Jr. And I want to thank you for being here already. Amen. So let's say amen as he comes. Amen. Let's say amen as he comes. Amen. In Jesus' name, amen. Mr. Owens. The next voice you'll hear. Thank you.
Praise God, saints.
Thank you.
Praise God. We're just asking for your prayers this morning, this afternoon. A couple of members not here due to surgery or other commitments. And, God is good. He's able. And all we have to do is just be patient and wait on him and have faith. And everything's going to be all right. But I was reflecting just a minute ago. I was going to say 60 years, but then I'll be telling my age. But over 50 years ago, when I was down in Calvary, we had a young lady on the piano, Sister Nolan, and a young man on the organ, Reverend David Rogers. And back then I was playing the trumpet and stuff. Never thought I would play an organ. But when I decided to, I was touched to play for a church. In 1978, I started playing for churches. But I didn't have any background in playing the organ for a church. So the only thing I could think of was David Rogers and this song that he would always sing. And that's what I went by. And I'm going to just do a verse or two of that. I'll be alright. I'll be alright.
Alright.
I'll be alright someday. Deep in my heart, I do believe. prayer